Hello and welcome to the 12th race of the Stock Car World League. We're here in Shanghai. We were a bit on we were trying to find a place in the schedule for this race, and we weren't about to let a little rain ruin that. Starting on pole is Adams after a rainy qualifying session. It has lightened up, but now we're expecting it to mist a little bit. Well, I think, yeah, Adams got pole, Pericles second, excuse me, but, that would be Stark in third. Then you have Stanton Thaber, and rounding out the top 5 is Tristan Wilhoit. Birthday boy Scott Roush got a top 10, qualifying spot. His birthday's on December 17th, so bit of a shout to him for doing so well under so much pressure. Now let's go to the start of the race. Green flag in the air. Oh no, Nick Pericles has gone off, and that is not where you want to be. He's going to give up so many positions, and he's going to cost everyone behind him so many positions. We're green though. Stark is already looking like he's going to have the best run of his year so far. Wilhoit looking to the inside. As you can see, it's very slick here on that inside line. We will make it through the first corner safely. Pericles to the inside of the 43. That means that Wilhoit got by Stark in a rather quick manner. Wilhoit is now P2 and looking to chase down Robert Adams. We're approaching the most treacherous part of the track. Oh, this is why it's the most treacherous. Ray Katsura again has terrible luck. He's the first one to experience the corner's wrath. This will be a recurring thing as, oh my god, Adams has lost the lead to Wilhoit. Adams got the grass a little bit and his rear wheel spun a little bit, and Wilhoit just dove it up the inside. A very aggressive move from a very aggressive driver, but he'll take the lead. With Pericles in second, Pericles in third, I mean. Stanton Thaber and Stark are battling for what's fourth. And holy cow, Stark throws a very aggressive block on the number 1 Vita Bassa. And this is going to be the most scary part because you're going to have to slow down here in the wet. And it's looking clean so far. Finguy is mired back a little farther than what we thought he was going to be. Here's they will all complete lap 1. Here we are back again at this corner. Pericles is going to come in here a little wide and slide off into the grass, near the sand. And Lewis and Roush do almost the same thing. In fact, Stark did it too. So now they are losing so much time. Roush to the inside of Brad Lewis. He's going to try to block Evan Sindel. Oh my god. 4 wide almost heading into a corner. Ooh, the 85 into the grass. He can't get any power down. 87 around his outside. But just like that, Pericles is now in, I think, 12th. Kel Boga is pulling off an amazing performance. So far. As power doesn't really matter here. It's actually kind of better to have less power here. You can see him getting loose on that paint. Where is Boga? Now look at how much in one lap the results can change. Well, not much. It's rain. But the gaps do tend to grow a lot. As Wilhoit will still lead. A person to keep an eye out for is Chris Dodd. He's been relatively good as of late. Here's where at lap 12. Dodd has looked really good at these weirder races. Maybe he can pull off something again. He is currently sitting in 12th. He's doing the best of his team, but Roush isn't too far behind. And that's a team flame car in front of him, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him to get by the team flame car. Pericles, by the way, has worked his way back up into 6th. He's looked really strong all weekend. But the one thing he's been practicing a lot of is that fuel strategy. He says he can make it on one stop. I'd like to see how that turns out. But I wonder if it's just a bluff or what. As Vita Bassa is gaining rapidly on the number 27 car. Expect to see a new leader soon. Wilhoit's known to burn off his tires rapidly. Fabio Vita Bassa has been told to come into the pits this lap. Green flag pit stops are going to begin this lap. As you can clearly hear him lifting way more than he had to earlier. Yeah, he's coming in. We got the team communications mixed up. It was actually Tristan Wilhoit coming into the pits. They are saying he's going to need a lot of fuel. They're also going to need to get some grass out from under the car. We're thinking that someone that was really conservative early on in the race with their car could possibly be able to... Oh no, he had to tow his car. Oh, they're gonna hold him for a whole lap. Tough break for Wilhoit. Looks like they're gonna have to hold him for a lap. Strangely enough, a lot of other people actually had the same problem. And actually, you'll be shocked to know your new leader is William Brock. He has not pitted yet, but your leader right now, and has been for the last few laps, since lap 20, the time when Wilhoit pitted, and 21 I mean, when Vita Bassa pitted. William Brock has been out in the lead. However, the person that is going to inherit the lead is Nick Pericles, who will have enough, who's who, remember earlier, said he had enough fuel to make it. We are hearing that William Brock is actually trying to save to make it. I don't think he can make it out many more laps, but he's wanting to make it as far as possible now that he's made this decision. Tommy Roberts is also having the best run of his life right now. Despite being in last, and despite being the last driver out of the double digits, Tommy Roberts has been doing unusually well today. Well, it's unusual for him to do well at all, but today he has brought his A game. They have been flagging him to come in the last few laps. He has not come in as they asked. Now William Brock to the pits, handing your lead to Nick Pericles. He has a 1-lap cushion over the one car. And he's already made his stop, and he did not slide through the pits. His pit stall. Does he have enough fuel? Kyle Collins has blown an engine right in front of Nick Pericles. There is oil on the track all in front of... There was oil in front of where Pericles was running, as Collins almost lost the car, and that is a... Yeah, he's backing it up to get to the, I'm not sure what he's doing. Pericles just needs to have the fuel holdout. Dodd has already been confirmed. He can make it. He can make it unfueled as well. As Collins is trying to get out of people's way and can't do it. Meanwhile, the 20 car has been the biggest nuisance to the 3 car could ever have happened to him. And we thank you for that, Tommy. We really do. Here comes Nick Pericles with only 1 lap to go. Nothing much has happened at the back or midfield. But coming to take the white flag, the Floridian is looking to try to break the Rank A's win streak. Only Rank A cars have Rank A performance cars. We put them into categories here at the Broadcasting Network to understand who's fast, who's slow. And to our broadcasting ratings, our broadcasters' ratings, Nick Pericles is a Rank B, in a Rank B car. That is. And now the Gatorade Aston Martin is looking at its first win. And where better to do it than in a rain race in China. Here comes Pericles. Nobody else could have pulled off a fuel strategy like this. Here he comes through the most treacherous part of the track. If he screws up big enough, Dodd has a shot at the win. He doesn't make the mistake that Dodd needs. It's smooth sailing from here. He has no lap traffic to encounter. No one to mess with his chances at winning. And today, here he comes onto the backstretch. In the rain, the mist, and even the factory conditions here in China, Nick Pericles looks like he is going to be the one to take the win. Until into the second to last corner. And Nick Pericles will win here at Shanghai. So it seems. He's not going into the pits. And Nick Pericles will take the win for round 12 here in Stock Car World League at Shanghai. This is a well-earned win by the Floridian. Took complete skill to pull off a strategy like that.